Hi, I'm Brittany. Thank you so much for joining me today for Burn So Good Pilates. This workout is going to create some burn. You will need some equipment, so you need a playground ball, a light and a heavy set of weights. I'm using 2 and 4 pounds today. And you'll need a resistance band. And you're going to tie that band so it's in a loop. Nice loop here. Okay. So once you have all that equipment, let's get started. We're going into our roll up now, so you're going to go ahead and lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, rolling up to a seated position. As you roll up, bring those arms in front of you and then up overhead. Glue your legs into the mat, don't let them lift off. Really engage your abdominals to do this. As you sit up, tuck those ribs in, don't arch and push them out. Don't use your arms for momentum, but really focus on using those abs to sit all the way up straight and then roll back down. Rolling up and down. Now this time I want you to bend your knees in as you sit up and then straighten them out as you lower your head, neck, and shoulders back onto the mat. So bending the knees in, lifting up, sitting up, and then rolling down, straighten your legs. Bend in, lift up, roll down, straighten your legs. Bending in and lifting, and roll down and straighten. Doing such a fantastic job here. Drawing those knees in, getting the upper and the lower abs. Now go ahead and hold it up there, scoot forward on your mat. Grab your ankles, lift your toes up. We're going to rolling like a ball. So try to glue those knees and thighs together. Rolling back just to the tips of your shoulder blades, not onto your neck, and then coming all the way up to balance on your seat. As you roll back and come up, I really want you to put those brakes on. Now we're going to extend our legs, bend them in. Roll back, come up, extend your legs, and bend in. So you're extending your legs out in a V position, holding onto your ankles, just like you would do in open leg rocker. And extend, bend in. Roll back. Put on those brakes, extend the legs, and in. And don't worry if you can't extend the legs, you can just keep going with rolling like a ball. Roll back, and up, extend, and in. Roll back, and up, extend, and hold it here. Lift your hands off, bring the legs together, and now let's roll down slow and controlled. We're going straight into the 100. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Knees are on tabletop. You're pulsing those arms. Now extend the legs if you can, pointing those toes, Pilates position. Keep pulsing through those legs as you inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Short, sharp, percussive breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Pump those arms. Keep lifting up. Don't drop down onto the mat. Pulse, 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 pump, pump, pump. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep it going. Keep pulling your abs in. Maybe lower your legs a little. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to a seated position. Put yourself back. And now we're going into single leg stretch. So head, neck, and shoulders are lifted up off the mat. And you're going to alternate bringing one knee in towards your chest and then the other knee in. Extending the opposite leg long. Switching side to side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just letting those hands rest lightly on your legs as you dart those legs out in front of you. Pulling one knee in and then the other. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted nice and high. Pull those abs in super tight. Nice, strong core. Keep it going. Pulling one knee in and then the other. Now let's go to double leg stretch. So you pull both knees in and then extend legs, extend arms, circle around. So just like we were doing when we were standing with one leg, this time we're lying on the mat and you pull both knees in and then extend your arms and your legs. Hug in, extend long, lift up a little higher as you hug in and extend, lift up, hug in, and then lower down, lifting your toes up to the ceiling. We're going into the roll over. Rolling those legs behind you, open your legs, rolling down through our spine, point your toes, bring your legs together and down to a 45. Roll up and over, flex your feet, open your legs, roll down through your spine, point your toes as you lower your legs to 45 and bring them back together. So in this rollover, you want to push your hands into the mat. You're lowering your legs to 45 and then you roll up and over like a plow position from yoga. separating the legs, flexing your feet. You roll down through your spine slow with control, and then hug your knees in, sit all the way up to a seated position. Extend your legs straight and long in front of you and grab your weights. We're going to use our light weights here. So I have my 2 pounds. My legs are extended in front of me. My feet are flexed. I'm sitting up nice and tall like I'm sitting against a wall. We're going to spine stretch here. So you're going to scoop through the abdominals, round forward, bringing the head in between your biceps, just holding those weights in each hand with arms extended out in front of you. So this just makes our traditional spine stretch a little bit harder. We're getting to burn so good as we curl forward and then sit up nice and straight. Really scooping through those abdominals, feeling the spine stretching as you reach forward and then sitting all the way back up nice and tall. Reaching forward towards those toes and lifting back up. Keep going, rounding forward and coming back up. Try to keep those arms up, those hands up at shoulder height and lifting nice and straight. Now go ahead and turn the weights out to the side, palms facing out, and we're going into our spine twist. So you're going to twist to the side and pulse for 2, and then twist to the other side and pulse for 2. Hugging those thighs together, sitting nice and tall, really trying to lift up out of your seat, lifting through your spine, twisting to the side for 2 pulses, and the other side for 2 pulses. Twist, twist, and switch. Twist, twist, and switch. Using those weights to help you get deeper into this twist here. Working through that waistline. Super tall here, twisting, twist, twist, and center. Lower those weights, open your legs as wide as the mat, keep your feet flexed, extend your arms out to the side. We're going to the saw. So you turn to one side, saw down to the outside of your toe, come up, switch sides. Sawing and up. Switch, reach, up, and center. Twist, saw forward, lift up, and turn back to center. If at any point in time these weights get too heavy, you can always put them down. Reaching long, the outside of the pinky toe, and up. Reaching towards that toe, lift up, and center. Really wringing out through that waistline, twisting to the side, reaching long to the toe, and come up. Go ahead and lower those weights, come forward, bend the knees, roll down, extending those weights and arms in front of you, slow and with control. Arms come down by your side, lift your feet up over your knees over your hips, and we're going to the 100 press. So arms go up overhead, and then you push down, bringing the arms down by your hips. Holding one weight in each hand, pulling your abs in, neck is long on the mat, feet are lifted, knees are bent. Lift up overhead and push down. This time we're going to lift our head, neck, and shoulders up. So as you push those weights down to your hips, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. And then lower your head, neck, and shoulders as the arms come back overhead. Lifting up for 100 counts and lowering down. Lifting up, reach long, lower down. Remembering you can put the weights down if you need to. Try to keep those legs steady and still. Really crunching up as you reach the weights long and then lowering back down. Now extend the legs as you lift up. Extend the legs, reach long, lower the head, bend the knees in. Extend the legs, reach the weights long, lower the head, arms come overhead. Reach, lower, extend the legs, reach, and lower down. Keeping those ribs tucked in, keeping the abs pulling in, scooping them out. Reach and lower, lifting up, reaching the legs. Hold it here, turn the palms to face in, and we're gonna open those arms out to the side and then hug them back in with legs extended long. So this mimics the work that we do often on the reformer. I love this. You're really getting some upper body work here, some ab work. You can always bend your knees if you need to. But if you want to stay here, we're going to open those legs out and then tap them in as the weights go out and hug in. So arms and legs open to the side and then hug everything back into the midline. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted up, chin off the chest. Lower down, bend your knees. Great work. Let's work the triceps here. We're going to bend the elbows in and then straighten them back out. Straighten those legs back out, bend the elbows in and down. Lifting the weights up and lowering down to the mat. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders if you like. Bending the elbows in and down. So palms are going to face towards your legs and then down to the mat. Bending in Now hold it up and little pulses. Palms face towards your leg, pulsing the arms up and up, working the back of the arm, working the abs, pulling our legs together, little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it, hold on, and then lower everything down, hug your knees in, and sit all the way up. Put your weights away. Let's grab our playground ball. Put the ball in between your knees, sitting up nice and tall, pulling your abs in, holding onto your legs, and then roll down slow and controlled. Squeeze in on that ball, lift your feet up, bring your knees over your hips. Just start by squeezing in on that ball, and then bring your hands behind your head. We're gonna go to crunches. So just crunching up and then lowering down. Pulling the abs in every time you crunch up. Exhaling as you lift, inhale as you lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Don't pull in your neck here, but really use your abdominals to lift up and lower. Now just squeeze in on that ball, squeezing the knees in and in and in. Now extend the legs as you crunch up, and then bend the knees as you lower the head down. Extend and lower. Legs go out, legs come in. Crunch up and lower down. Keep squeezing your knees in on that ball. Work those inner thighs up through our lower transverse abdominals. Lift and lower. Hold it here. Nice job. Lift all the way up. Squeezing in on that ball. Another set of squeezes and lower down. We're going to obliques. So twisting opposite elbow to opposite knee. Twisting side to side. Really ring out through your waistline here. Think of lifting your shoulder to the opposite side to really work those obliques, getting deep into those muscles. Now hold it here in the center, squeeze in on the ball. Another set of squeezes, working those inner thighs and lower abs. And then go ahead and roll yourself up. And we're gonna take the ball and we're gonna place it behind our back. And we're gonna put it right at where our bra strap would be. So right in the middle of the back, hands come behind the head, and we're doing a set of crunches supported by the ball. So our knees are bent, our feet are flat, our hands are behind our head, scooping in through your abdominals, crunching up off the ball and lowering back down. So don't bounce off the ball, but really use your abdominals to lift and then lower. Now let's go ahead and add a knee lift in, alternating one knee into the chest and then the other as you crunch up. So the knee comes in as you crunch forward. Drawing the knee in and down, in and down, crunching up towards the knee and lower. Now, we're going to take that knee and extend it out, and then we're going to drop our head all the way back over the ball. So the leg goes out, and then draw everything in, crunching up towards the knee. Head over the ball, extend the leg, pull the knee in, and crunch forward towards it. Staying on the same leg. Now let's add a little twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Remembering to lift that shoulder to really get into your oblique here. Reaching up towards that knee, extending out, and reach. Lift, twist over. Lift, twist over. Pulling those abs in, lower down. Let's go to the other side. Starting by extending that leg out, and then drawing the knee in, crunching up to meet the knee. Extend the leg, crunch up to meet the knee. And as you extend the leg, lowering the head down, getting a little back extension over the ball, which will feel better. Pulling that knee in and up. Now let's add that twist on. Twisting opposite elbow to the knee, lifting your shoulder up, working into our side waist, reaching over. Keep moving with that leg, really using your lower abdominals to help extend and bend in. Lower all the way down, and then sit up. Grab those light weights again. And we're going to bring that ball right back underneath the middle of our back. Sitting back, extending our legs long, keeping that ball right at our bra strap, holding the weights in front of you, bending your elbows. We're going to open the arms out and in, out and in. So your palms are going to be facing towards each other. You're extending the arms open and then hugging them in, keeping those elbows slightly bent. And as you do this, you're going to scoop your abs and pull them in. Like I came to your house with my ice cream scoop and I scooped out an ice cream from your stomach. Now let's add a little crunch up as those weights meet in the center. So open and then crunch up as the weights come in. That's it, lifting up off that ball, remembering not to bounce, but to really engage the abdominals. Let's hold it there and then pulse those arms up and up. The weights are together, the hands are together, elbows are slightly bent, little pulses with those weights. Pulse it up and up and up. feeling the upper body working here, the abs working. You're doing great. Push those shoulders down away from your ears. Keep scooping those abdominals, moving those legs to the mat. Keep pulsing those arms up and up and up. Keep those elbows lifted and rounded. And then bring those weights into your chest. We're going around the world. So you're gonna sit up, drawing a circle with your chest here, keeping the weights right on your chest, and then coming up off your ball and then lowering back down onto the ball, creating that nice big circle going around the world. This is super challenging. Try to keep that pelvis as still as you can. Now let's go the other way. Doing that big circle in the opposite direction, feeling those abs engaged. Do you feel some ab shaking? That's a good thing if you do. It means they're working really hard. Remember, burn so good here. You could also say shake so good. Circling around, little circles. Now lift those weights up overhead, and we're doing another set of crunches. This is so challenging, but stick with it. Try not to bounce. Really using those abs to lift up. Try not to engage your hip flexors. Keep those arms extended. Biceps by your ears. Point through your toes. And let's add a tricep, overhead tricep extension. So as you lower down into the ball, bend your elbows, and then as you lift up, crunch up. Extend the arms. Extend the arms and crunch up, lower and bend. Lower and bend, extend, crunch up. Lower and bend, extend, crunch up. This is a little bit like rubbing your head and patting your tummy. I know a lot of coordination, but stick with it and you will be so happy with the results. Keep those elbows hugging in towards each other. Don't let them flare open. And then let's bring those weights back to our chest. We're gonna do a little chest press, keeping the weights together, pushing them up right above your heart. Keep it going. Keep pushing through. We're almost there. Let's add a little crunch as those weights go up and you straighten your arms. You crunch up off that ball. And as you lower those weights, you sink back down into that ball with control. Keep scooping through those abs. No bouncing, pushing up and down, lift and lower, crunch and lower. That's it, extend and bend, extend and bend. You're doing so great. We're almost done.